I think we are, and overall, this is definitely going to be another good map to show off their skill and event. And one of the things is, even now that we're 1-1, no one's going to have a flawless victory at this point. And who's going to be?
I guess they needed to charge their iPad or have to take the trash out quickly, or mommy was going to take the iPhone. I'm not quite sure, but we're good to roll now. We're here at map number 3, the last one of this best of 3 series. Elevate Phoenix starting here on the Coalition side. Atheno on the breach. Legion getting some nice information. He's going to go ahead and dip on out. He's like, yeah, we're not going this 1 versus 2. We're going to lead him here into the bomb site. Ori find some information, but I thought he was going to find a kill, but he ends up choking. I think his finger slipped off the trigger right there. Legion putting down Purge. 3 players with the live now here on the Atheno side. Legion pushing him. Ori moving down through Vince, probably thinking there's players over here towards the kitchen. There's Kira finding reset and going to go for the last one. It's Tanks moving here towards the bomb site. He does have the bomb in hand. It'd be fantastic to get the bomb planted, but I don't think he's going to have enough time.
Oh, I got it! Barely! Only because he wanted the knife. It's the only reason he got that plant. At least the good news is not just going to be, you know, hey, we're going to run away with it. So, I mean, they ended up here, so that's kind of a good thing, but let's see if they could deal with these flashbangs. At this point, actually, may not even be real necessary as far as utilizing those. I mean, it's just 3 pistols left, which Wind Eagles are hand cannons, but either way, it should be too difficult for it, you know, to tie it up.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult at all, but if you're Elevate, hopefully you can do a little bit more damage here. Just be the thorn in the side, get a pebble in the shoe, and knock a player or 2 down out of here. And Legion definitely has an opportunity. All he has to do is stay strong here. He's able to find 1, and look at Reborn and Ori getting kills respectively. But also
to get into the lead, but I mean, you look at Atheno, every last one of them has a flashbang and smoke, and I can almost guarantee you that they're going to be utilizing those. Oh, that's a bit cheeky. That's definitely a little bit more difficult. It gave him enough time to first get the kill on that, but Kira, not in the best position, at least as of right now. Might be able to push through. Maybe B. Oh, Kira gonna push up, get the quick headshot and the break, just completely obliterating everything. And gonna swipe to the other side, another headshot. And it's down to a 2v4. And if I had to guess, Uri here, get a nice quick clean. Maybe not. Actually, a whole lot of missing shots. Tank's able to do a whole lot. Same for reset. And able to tie it up. And honestly, right now, Kira's super low. It's got a fantastic chance, especially now. Reborn's down. They just turned that whole thing around.
2 players lie here for Atheno. Yeah, they did. Kira, barely any HP. You know, this is reminding me of map 1. The way Elevate is with their shots. They just not all there. But Kira showing that he is all here and ready to play. He doesn't care if he's got low HP. He'll still do some work. 20 seconds here on the clock. Of course, the onus is on Atheno to either plant the bomb or get the kill here. All Kira has to do is wait this out. Well, he's not going to be able to. Rolls are going to reverse here. Now we're going to have Kira on the offense. Reset getting that bomb planted, throwing out the utility he had left in his pocket. Still has a frag grenade as well. If he gets lucky and throws it in his general direction, Kira should go down. Doesn't need to, though. Outside the bomb sites and just let Atheno throw all their utility and let them plant the bomb. They're like, hey, where the heck are you guys at? And you just all come in and clean them up? Or do you just keep, you know, do you try to do something a little differently? There's part of me that says yes, and there's part of me that's like, no, you just got to keep on keeping on and work on getting those crosshair placements a little better here. It seems to be Elevate's biggest struggle besides getting flashed right now is keeping the crosshairs steady. Besides Kira is slaying.
Yeah. Keeping it steady, because we've seen a couple of these gunfights where it just, you know, it looks slippery. Not that it's bad, it just looks like it slips. And you know, being able to lock that down, like, see, you saw that Kira just on point with that, but just being able to take that and be able to utilize it. Oh, just barely. That timing of walking in. But
I don't even know if Majestic would have been able to see him.
Oh, actually, yeah, he may not have, because that smoke looks like it's all the way to the wall. Yes, probably not. The smoke is gone.
Here, full HP here. Wait,
oh,
what?
Crosshair placement, I think, is usually more important, but I don't know. Because how accurate and how good they are, these flashbangs. I don't know which one's doing the more work. Because look at this again. Getting flashed. Now, nothing happened, but still, it's just constant beratement of flashbangs. And, you know, it's not like everybody has to just throw theirs all at once and hope they hit them. It's like every last one they throw, it's a good hit.
It's like a pesky mosquito. Like you can't find it, but it keeps biting you on the heel or whatnot. It's like, that's so itchy. That's what it is. And Atheno is doing an excellent job of doing that. And that is so annoying. And we've talked about the head game a lot, the mind games that can be played. And you just start getting irritated at those constant flashes. It's like, okay, finally I'm clear. And then all of a sudden you get a white screen again. It can really start messing with you. Legion here, just not much he can do. He had the information, should be able to give the call out to his teammates where these players are located, but it's 7 HP to his name. Not much he can do. Eerie, fighting Prex, tanks in a difficult spot. He's turned his back here to Ori.
Oh!
Wow, the timing just doesn't work out there.
I mean, 10, 11, 10, or sorry, 12, 11, 10. Down the list on double sixes. I mean, that's super solid. I mean, they're doing super solid, and Elevate definitely just needs to, you know, do the hard work as far as you know, trying to get it going. But it's so hard. It's so hard with all that equipment going. Ooh, there you go. Seeing it there from the corner. I don't even know how you saw it. I couldn't even see him through it. I mean, besides the silhouette of, you know, our fancy vision, but I didn't even see him through it. But again, I swear to God, some of these guys sit like just a little millimeter away from their screen and just see the pixels change at just the slightest change.
When you play this much, yeah, you pick up on those little things. 2 players alive here on Atheno. They're working as fast as they possibly can to try to get to that A site, but it's Kira going to be cutting them off. We'll see though if that's the case. Athena's going to come in here on the Coalition side. They have the Coalition side. Again, traditionally a very Coalition-sided map. And they're going to try to drop the hammer down on them to extend their lead back up to 5, as well as get that cash investment into their accounts.
Yeah, and this is that early round, in which case Atheno is great at doing these. So Elevate needs to turn the tides here and make sure that doesn't happen again. Again, easier said than done, but again, they're just really good at taking these rounds.
Yeah, I wouldn't say this is do or die here for Elevate, but this is a very important round for them to win. They really need this. Of course, they can still win this if they end up losing this pistol round, but it is going to be a lot more difficult for them. If they can get this under their belt, they are in a not too horrible spot. Playing with the Majestic here with the Deagle on the servers, though. Going to go ahead and get out of there before he knocks out internet for the entire building. Ori and Kira getting kills respectively here. Prex going to drop down Kira before we can do more damage to his team. Eerie coming in, finding Majestic. Pulling a crazy shot out of his hat. Bomb has been planted. Purge trying to prevent that from happening. Eerie just turns around and obliterates Purge's face. Last player here is Prex. Firing a little bit. Little tease there, a little tease here, and he's not going to be able to do much of anything.
Yeah, and this, for Atheno, you know, this shouldn't be too bad. Still, they got a good chance. I mean, although they're going to get all AKs, but they got to get into that position, getting ahead. Because with those shotguns, you got to be close, and I don't think it's just going to work that way. They did seem to get one Deagle going out. But, if they can get, now, got to break at least on one, but so close. That's, again, your main man, Kira, coming through. Shoddy. For one, almost 2. Are you gonna get greedy for it? You did. And it just unfortunately didn't work out. Early 4-round deficit, and they're only 1 round away from tying it up. And Atheno just need to, I mean, really get anything. They haven't got anything since they did the swap, so they definitely need to, you know, get something.
They're continuing to force some of these higher tier weapons, and they're not. Oh, wow. Purge. Glad he got that higher tier weapon. Double it up. Tries to go for the 3K, but Ori's going to put him out of his misery. No more damage being done to his team by Purge there, but 2 men down on the side of Elevate. Only 1 man down here on the side of Atheno right now. Tank's trying to figure out if anybody's going to be pushing him through orange or not. Legion popping around, see if anybody's hanging out there by Banana or Control Room. Just taking their time here on the Elevate side of things, trying to fill these players out. They're beginning to rotate over here towards this A site. And I think Atheno realizes what's going on here. Majestic is able to pick up an M4 that was laying on the ground. He's not only rocking that Deagle now. 48 seconds here on the clock. But as I was saying before the little action happened, they've been forcing these higher tier weapons, these assault rifles, and they haven't been able to buy those utilities. That was really helping them win. Now, on the breach side, say it's a little different on the coalition side, sure, but those utilities were really helping them against Elevate. They're on the breach side. They haven't been able to buy those.
Yeah.
But
Yes, that's a big deal. And so as of now, they still have a little bit to play with, but not a whole lot. So at this point, it's going to come down to gunplay, and Legion just gets him barely at that point. And a little bit of revenge here. Reset eating that flashbang entirely, filling up his entire line of sight. And they're going to go for the rotates. 3-3. If they time this just right, they should be able to at least take out one minimum, but maybe two at the same time, and then leave it down to a 1v3. Let's see what's possible, and that's going to be Prex coming in. There's your one. And they might hit it at the same time. Here we go, slowly, but got one for the next. Seeing him come around the corner. Lots of damage dealt. It's half to half. Who's going to get it? Couple beeps. Peek the corner. Oh, almost. Uh-oh.
Is that going to have enough time to defuse?
Nope. 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 Get out of there. And he's still in this game we've seen yet.
Yeah,
and maybe it comes down to being way up more of one of the kind of OG-ish, maps there.
Yeah, it's the traditionally paced, traditional styled maps, and you have both teams who seem to be very experienced and talented in the game that is Critical Ops, and I think this is just a great map to end it off on.
Yep, and this is where the slow and steady actually can help and benefit, because there's so many different ways in the map, the way it's designed. It just allows them to do that and still have the other team still not really know where you are.
Ooh.
1-for-1, yeah. Prex, Reborn. 4v4.
Prex,
hey, a little bit of
information. He's feeling feeling a little bit of heat coming outside of that vent right there. So then tries to reposition. They know where he's at. Legion gives the call out. He gets dropped. Purge coming in, helping his teammate out. Tanks is there as well. Eerie coming from behind, and Tanks is going to get dropped as well by him. Last player to life here is Majestic, 100 HP to his name. He's trying to work these angles. Oh, here comes that flash. He's able to pick up that big kill there on Kira, preventing that from being planted, and there's just not enough time here, and Atheno is going to win by default.
Once they know the map so far, even if you're blind, still able to make it around the corner and avoid the grenade and escape with your life.
Worked out perfectly there for Team Atheno, allowing them to keep their lead. They except for map number 2, Elevate has really struggled to get ahead. They come back and tie it up, and then they just can't get ahead. They tie it up, and it's so close, and they just can't get ahead. Atheno keeping their lead. They're going to try to extend it here in round number 18, but Elevate doesn't want that to happen. They want to bring it back in nice and even. Kira and Ori getting kills respectively there. There's already 2 players left alive here on the side of the field. Bomb has been planted. Make that 1 now as Kira wins that gunfight versus Purge. Kira is like a fine wine. Just over the course of these 3 series, or through these 3 maps, has just gotten progressively better. Well, I'm not saying Kira was a bad player. I'm just saying progressively just gotten more awake, more turned on. I want to make sure chat doesn't take me wrong here when I say that. But I'm just saying he's just awake. He's playing. He's in his element now. And has just done phenomenally well at map. I've definitely been up there battling out. And Majestic has had some really good plays as well. Overall, for the most part, everybody is pulling their weight here for both of these teams. And you can see so by the scoreline. It's 9-9, all tied here.
Yeah, and that nice spray through the smoke that we had there, Only Reborn, a little bit of damage, which any damage is good damage. And here we go, that flashbang. But again, knowing where to go, but not well enough. Reborn coming from the side. 2 down on either way. Except Reset's going to change that up just a little bit. And it's all left to Reborn. Hanging out on the B side. Bomb's off to the side. Don't really have to engage unless they want to. And which he says going to be tanks. Trade it out.
So close here. But so close for both of these teams. I mean, Elevate is still within striking distance, but they keep tying it up, and they just can't pull ahead. And you can see here, I missed this. I'm sure you've been watching it. Elevate. Only 1 player is pulling out an assault rifle, forcing themselves onto eco, and I think this is a good decision. They're realizing they have enough space, they need to go ahead and do this. Reset. Feeding.
Ooh. 2 left. All right, we got 1. Got 1 weapon. Legion might be trying to figure out what to do, but bomb's going down, which Oddly enough, bomb is going down in the hands of the one with the assault rifle. Oh, it's almost a really bad idea.
Great situation
Oh, that
awareness.
timing between those, dude. The same time. Just
It is.
bam. It blows my mind.
I just want to say, you can't let Atheno get to match point before you cross double digits. If you do, it's going to be very difficult. You just got to play perfect after that. Legion is the first to strike here. Prex is going to put Kira down before he can do any damage to his team. It's Majestic, and they're trying to go for a 2K, but Legion's going to prevent that from happening. Purge put down Legion on the ground. Prex with a quick little drop shot, but Eerie denies him. And now this could be a bomb plant over here on A. They decided to slow it down, though. They haven't pushed. I thought they might push in. Eerie's so low on HP. Tanks and Purge both at 100. Ori, now the last man alive here, 32 HP. The little play Elevate had there doesn't look like it's going to work out. This is going to be a very difficult round here for Ori to clutch up. He's going to have to catch somebody totally off guard here in order for him to be in a 1 versus 1, and he has to take no damage when he does that.
Yeah, and might I just add, he only has 50 armor as well, where everybody else has 200.
Yeah,
the little giraffe that could. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, I think he might be stuck in some mud here. It's going to be a difficult one to get out of. 30 seconds on the clock. Time is not in his favor. Really, nothing is in his favor here. There's a whole lot of pressure on him at this point. But I like that he's just been waiting it out, trying to let Atheno move around a little bit. And it is going to definitely be difficult here for them. Kira pulling out the Chris. It's all or nothing here for his team. Let's see what they can do.
Nothing like a Silence Vector, which unfortunately did not get used. But we got Prex, Purge, Reborn for 2, Uri for another. Uh-oh, Legion for the next. The 1v3. And don't get me wrong, Tank is definitely one of the best ones to have in the situation as what we've seen. Oh no!
Pressure getting to him.
Yeah, you still got 3 more rounds technically to play with.
Yep. You know, and sometimes, going back to the mind game here that we play on ourselves, how we kind of self-sabotage ourselves as players, sometimes you hit match point, you need 1 more round to win, and it just starts screwing with you. You're like, 1 more round, 1 more round, 1 more round, and then you start doing stupid things trying to be the hero, so you can just go ahead and clutch it up, finish it up, and get the game over with, and then it just turns into a snowball, and you end up losing 13-12. It can happen. You have to keep yourself composed here on the Atheno side. Love the spread out play here by Elevate.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Yep, like the 3 players there inside of a tree's hallway, so they can push down really quickly, or they can go ahead and back out depending on what their players on the wings give them. If they feed them any information. 50 seconds here on the clock. They need to move, or you're going to have a repeat of, I think it was round number 18 or 19. Ooh. Tanks and Reborn trading out respectively. Purge coming down here. Ooh, he gets hit by that flashbang. Not too much, though, and he doesn't get pushed. He's dueling back and forth here. I'm being quiet because everybody else is being so quiet. Prex, headshot there on Eerie, trying to feel each other out right now. They're wanting somebody to push, somebody to make a foolish mistake. Big plays there. 1 player up to life here. It's going to be all up to Legion. Clutch this up. He's able to find 1. I think he might be able to get 1 more. He's already had 2. I think, was it 2 kills already for him? 2. He's trying to get out of there. 86 HP to his name. Legion, very similar. Plant that bomb. Great play. That bomb has now been planted. You're switching up the roles here. He's got to come back to you. No need to chase him. You have a smoke grenade. Surprised he hasn't utilized it.
Oh, no. He had to reload. He almost.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Right at his feet.
Utilization ultimately wins out the day here for Team Atheno.
Yeah, you know, it's perfect. I love that the equipment, as we've been talking so much about it, was the ultimate winner of that. Congratulations.
What an incredible series. I agree.